Take some extra time to see what exactly is wire crochet and how to make a piece of unique jewelry with it. If you decide to plan and wear something different from the usual departmental store jewelry, a crochet pattern, also known as artisan crochet, is the best pick to reflect your style and personality with. Wire crochet is an upcoming artwork in recent years, particularly knitting with all the colorful beads looks stylish as a part of the project. This is plainly based on the knitting and crocheting stitches, highly fit for even beginners to start off with. Starting your task with simple crochet projects, like necklaces, bracelets, barrettes, or earrings will help you deal with the stitches quicker and give you the knack of crocheting in its most fun and simple ways. With this progress, you may slowly move on to knit and bead mini bags, baskets, little bags, and so on. An individual item can be given a unique look with beads, wires, or metallic appearance. These accessories indeed become an eye-catcher when worn by young girls, as well as fashion-conscious women. Crochet abbreviations: loops, LP's stitch, S, Saint's slip stitch, S, SL Saint's yarn over, yo chain, CH. A crochet wire necklace would look stunning on any gorgeous bride, nearly grabbing all the awe-inspiring looks on her walk down the aisle. It does not strictly only suit a bride's wear, but all the young girls can wear them too on jeans and tops. This necklace is fully beaded with sparkling beads, and it is fun to make and wear them. Remember one thing. To make a curl in the beaded necklace, use a crochet hook that loops smaller than the beads in the wire. Beaded pearl necklace. Required materials: chain nose pliers, round nose pliers, side cutters, crochet hook, size 0, sterling silver wire, round 26 gauge half hard, 1 troyes, approx 76 feet, 5-6 mm, earth tone potato pearl mix, 16 mm, round toggle clasp with a decorative flower, sterling silver, 1 1/2 inch 22 gauge head pin, sterling silver. Method: on the half hard wire, I.E 26 gauge. String 45 pearls and use the crochet hook to crochet 14 streets of chain just before you add the beads to the wire. Now, crochet 45 earth pearls and wind it up with 14 streets. Finish the wire necklace by attaching the clasp expanding wrapped LPS. String a pearl on the head pin, and bind it to the clasp with the wrapped LP. This is supposed to be done on the LP side of the toggle wire. Gold-filled necklace. Required materials: master wire, sculptor wire, steel crochet hook, size 0, gold hook clasp, 28 gauge round dead soft gold-filled wire, 1 ounce. Wire cutters method: in this first step, you have to formulate the first row. CH4, then skip 1 and again CH1 in the next 3 chains one after another. Immediately insert the crochet hook in the following saint for row 1. Now, start off in row 1 by picking up the next 3 LPS till there are 4 LPS on your crochet hook. The turning is quite unlike in wire necklace, so don't turn. Yo and pull up through the 2 LPS the next 3 times. Still do not turn. Now, begin with row 2. Insert the hook in the vertical wire that is formed in the last row. Do it 3 times. You will have to note here that this inserting includes the last LP as well. Not there are 4 LPS on the hook. Well, yo and pull up through 2 LPS all 3 times. Still do not turn your work. Work and wrap the row 2 till your wire necklace measures about 18. Once you attain that, fasten it gently. Now, using the hooks, pull out the LPS which are on both the edges. With a rolling pin, delicately roll the necklace over. On the tails of the wire necklace, neatly sew the hook clasp and weave the ends by tying it off. Similarly, with just a little bit of shining wire and colorful sparkling beads, you can make a host of objects from jewelry to cozies to scarves, all of which are customized crocheted. Crocheting with wires or traditional yarn/threads is quite a new way of creating unique jewelry, giving an all-metallic look and matching your apparel. Wire crochet can be used to make lovely and inexpensive pair of earrings, or the same technique can be expended to make a graceful hand bracelet. Wire crochet earrings. Required materials: wire cutters size D crochet hook 4 to 6 mm, beads 3 1/2 feet, metal wire jewelry pliers, earring backs method. In this first step, you have to make a slip knot to start off with. Make a LP with the long end over short end with the crochet hook. Pull the long end through the LP. Now, draw the short wire till a knot is formed and the LPS inch 1/6 to 1/8 larger than the crochet hook's handle. Once you attain this, place the wire to make the next LP. In this step, you have to make 4 LPS to form a chain. To form a chain stitch, draw the wire through the LP until another LP is formed of the same size. Keep working on the chain stitch until there are 5 LPS of chain formed. In this step, remember to close the chain into the circle. Insert the crochet hook into the first and the last LP, and draw the wire through both of these LPS. This will make another LP, a slip stitch, which will remain on the hook. Make a second chain stitch to form 2 more LPS. Just like in step 2, you have to form a second chain stitch above the circle in this step. This way, you will have 2 LPS above the circle, that is, to the left of the base slip knot. Yield the crochet hook and gear up for the next step. This step has a row added to the circle. From the previous step, insert the crochet hook into the circle and loosen up the wire to the hook. Yield the crochet hook on the back side and draw the LP through the center of the hole toward the front. Pull the long end of the wire through all the 3 LPS, and there you'll have 1 LP left out on the hook. With these 3 LPS on the crochet hook process, repeat all around the circle. In this step, you will safely have to secure the earring edge. For doing this, remove the hook after the last stitch is over in the previous step. Then, cut a 6 long wire and thread a 1 LP upward and 1 LP downward through the next LP. Finally, pull it down very gently and tightly. This activity is supposed to be done by using your hands to loop the wire. This is the finishing step. Here, you have to take the wire and end up through a crochet stitch toward the end of the inner circle. Attach a colorful bead and immediately take the wire through a stitch on the other side of the inner circle. This is the final step of the wire crochet earring. Secure an earring back to the crocheted circle with the help of an end wire. You will have to connect it with many LPS. Bury the wire and gently cut it. Making a earring is pretty simple and inexpensive by following these steps. One does not need any sound knowledge or skills to finish this project, particularly considering certain simple crochet stitches, like slip stitch crochet, chain stitch, and so on. Similarly, wire crochet jewelry works in the similar manner just like how yarn crocheting does. Only difference in the creation is the metallic jewelry which is created out of this technique. Wire crochet bracelet. Required materials: wire cutters, jewelry wire, beads, pliers, crochet hook size I. Jewelry closure method. Take a reel of jewelry wire and attempt attaching some colorful beads onto it. The number of beads getting attached to the string equates to the number you design for your jewelry pattern. Let us use 10 beads to start off this example with. On the wire, string all the beads and draw a length of working wire to crochet your project with. With the help of a crochet hook, length chain stitches with your wire. Remember, just like the wire with the yarn, the size of the stitches would be affected with the size of the crochet hook. Use a strong crochet hook such that the surface does not get scratched out. With a hook size I, form 20 chain streets. It is advisable to measure the circumference of your wrist. Chain 1 and in the second chain from the hook, form a single crochet. Next street will have a beaded single crochet to be formed. For doing that, insert the hook in the next chain and that is, wire over to pull up a LP. Now, slide a bead directly, placing it next to your hook from the base of the wire spool. Draw the wire crochet over your hook, and pull it through the remaining 2 LPS on the hook. Now, what you have done here is that you have sandwiched a bead in between the stitches and made a regular single crochet stitch. Continue with this process across the length of your foundation chain. In step 4, just chain 1 and turn over. Make a single row of single crochet streets in the next row. In this step, avoid including any beads. Not that any of them are left, since you must have used them in your previous row. Quickly fasten the end of the row and clip up the wire to just about 3-4 down. To wrap this extra wire a few times around the bracelet section which is open, use your fingertips to clip it once again. Also, with the pliers, bend the tip in the downward direction to avoid the sharp edges. This is the final step. Attach a clasp or a closure to the ends of the bracelet that are short. Wear the metallic bracelet around your wrist and clasp it tight. Wire crochet is a wonderful way to combine your crochet skills with your favorite jewelry patterns. Hopefully, with these easy and simple patterns for necklace and ordinary jewelry, you must have learned to turn your every piece differently.